Yes, as you can see, this is the grand celebration, the rare happening of Kumbh Mela, and it's going to happen next in January and February of the next year, with 2025. So if you want to be a part of this grand event, let us know. We'll be guiding you further. Okay, so with this, will be as we had the Nirbhaya to overcome all your fears. With this, we'll be moving on to the power manifestation now, and again, this round will be manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. Your consciousness has power over matter. If you can move your hand, you can move any object that you want. In this round, we'll be manifesting the power of moving the coconut out of the palms. So, as you can see, both acharyas are having the coconut. Will be rolling the coconut out of the hand through the power of consciousness, the power of consciousness over matter. So, as in the last round, we had requested all of you to have the coconut with you. So I hope all of you have actually brought the coconut with you. And if you don't have the coconut, you can use any other round fruit, maybe the orange, apple, even the mango. Make sure that it's reasonably round, circular, round actually. Alright, so with this, let's move on to the manifesting of this power. Power of consciousness over matter, rolling the coconut from your palm. So make sure that you have the coconut with you. Meanwhile, you can sit with your head next fine and straight line. Visualize Swamiji in your neck space. His energy is flowing throughout your whole entire system. Just as Ganga, when it enters into the well, it washes out all the negativity, all the dirt. Just like that, when Swamiji's energy flows through you, it washes away all your negative patterns, all your self-doubt, all your self-hatred, self-denial. Any irritation, agitation, anger that you have. Allow Swamiji's energy to flow through you. His infinite grace, His love and compassion radiating through you, through all your trillions of cells. In front of Swamiji's energy, in front of Swamiji, your negative patterns cannot stay, cannot have power over you. So with that deep connection with Bhagavan, with that restful awareness, bring your awareness to your third eye, Angya Chakra. The third eye is the seat of willpower. When your willpower aligns with Paramashivoham's will, anything that you want to manifest simply happens. Through your third eye, gaze to Swamiji's third eye and make a connection to Swamiji's third eye. Any thought, any disturbance, any worries, any fear that comes in, just unclutch. Go on unclutching. As you unclutch, even the thought, if some sound is coming, some voice is coming, and you want to attend to it, just unclutch. Do not get carried away by any thoughts. If you feel something has urgent to come up and you want to get up and do that, just unclutch. Do not engage with any other thoughts. Do not get carried away by any other thoughts. If any phone is ringing and you are feeling to attend the call, just unclutch. Go on unclutching. Then you enter into the space of that pure, unclutched space of oneness. Now, with deep gratitude and surrender to the Bhagavan, let's start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Now place the coconut in your palms and with your will give the command to the coconut to move, roll out of your hand. Keep chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Yes. So along with you, we also have been manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. Both acharyas have multiple times rolled the coconuts and let us know your experience of the power manifestation. And remember, the more and more you manifest the power, the more you start to break your patterns. The moment you start to break your patterns, the possibilities just opens up in your life, and you start manifesting things which was not possible for you. And all the participants on the YouTube as well, you can start sharing. I think we had missed a few of the comments from the last third eye readings. So let's share what was revealed to you. Have you manifested this power? And let us know whether the coconut or any object that you had placed on the palm, whether it rolled or not. Let us know. And meanwhile, as you're sharing, the next revelation by Swamiji will be on the Manipuraka Chakra, which is the navel center. And this chakra is blocked due to worries. All the worries that we have, even a small worry, it adds to blocking of this chakra. Whether it is small worries or big worries, any kind of worry blocks this chakra.
Yes, and also requesting the translators if there are participants in the translation rooms that have been manifesting this spell, do let us know how they went, and also let us know their experience as part of this power manifestation. So if we're still sharing, you can continue sharing. We will come back to it. Meanwhile, let us get ready for the next segment, which, as mentioned, is the Manipura Chakra. So requesting once again all the participants, please come to a space of listening. Sit comfortably with the head, neck, and spine in a straight line, and let us move into this powerful revelation by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism.
Navel is the source of energy, because only through navel you are connected to your mother. Your mother is the source of all your energy. Now let us discover it. They say, I read in the book, Why God Won't Go Away is a book. It's actually 3 doctors. They did a lot of research on this psychosomatic zone and mysticism. How the mysticism, the prayer, meditation, all these things, what is the effect of all these things on the mind. They have done research with the SPECT scan, what is happening in the brain at the time. More than neuroscience study. And they publish their report. And after that report, they say the students in the medical college signing for the spiritual study, the spiritual aspects of meditation. Spiritual meditations. What is the meditation, the other healing systems, alternative therapies, all these things, the study, the signing for the, before this book, the signing rate is 10%. After this book, they say 80%. The signing rate is 80%. Such a tremendous new opening is done by few doctors, but very thoroughly done study. And very critical study also. Never think the biology is very critical study. And in the study they reported, the mother, she may be in India and child may be in America. But if a mother falls sick, that works on the brain of the child. No connection. There is no need that the child should be informed. The mother is sick. Simply it shows in the neural system or the brain system of the child. Of course, no proof. We cannot give any logic, but it happens. It's happened.
Are you talking of telepathy or what?
No. All the child. See, very if you learn, then only you will do.
What age? What age of
You see, below the 7.
Below 7.
Below 7. All the way. Below 7. After 7 only it gets individual. Below 7, no individual. All the kids, it is told in the brain. There are few kids who have got the immune system strong, they don't get the disease. But there are many kids whose immune system is not strong, they get the disease. Even a small fever, what to say, headache, it is immediately responded. The corresponding thing happens to the kid. Of course, very hard to believe, very difficult to believe. Logically, there is no connection, but they say it is what this is what is truth. Such a after one research, they say it is truth. It is happening. Why? Because the nerve center, Manipura, we are connected to mother through this Manipura. The first source of energy is nerve center, Manipura. From through the nerve center, we are related to mother before birth and even after birth for some time, few minutes, till we get direct connection with the air, with the outer existence. We have a connection with the navel center. Navel center is the center which can give all the 5 energies to us: the ether and air and Agni and water and Prithvi. All the 5 energies, 5 elements, Panchabhutas, all the 5 energies can be given to us through navel center. Other chakras can receive only 1 or 2 energies, but navel center can receive all the 5 energies. That is the reason we are connected to mother through navel. This chakra is disturbed by worries and depression. by worries and depression. This is a master key. Let us enter deeply. How? You can ask any worry. You can see the first blow for stomach. You can always see it's an experience of thousands of people. Any worry, the first blow will be for the stomach. Either diarrhea or
Okay, now I'm going to send the report now.
other digestion problems. Anyway, we always say, I can't stomach it, I can't digest it. And the next thing, let us see what is worry, and then later into what is depression. First we'll finish the worry, and then
And my
depression.
computer doesn't change over that fast.
About worry, I think about
Brahma,
worry,
you mark
I
it
always
now.
found
I can wait.
more than people do the explanation.
Yes, I'm trying
About
to
worry, because it's an experience
bring
in
it to
expression.
the screen, but
So
like I
let
have to
me-
switch between two different
to give you explanation about worry.
and my computer's full, so it's
Anyone?
okay. I can wait.
Anybody who can see,
You
give
say
an
mark it. I can wait.
explanation about worry.
What about others?
You know, I lost my money, you know. I give somebody borrow money. I want to collect, you didn't want to pay me. Keep on bothering me too much. I'm worried about my money.
That's one thing. A small story about this. See,
And also another thing, my son is 31. He didn't want to marry. I keep on pushing him.
that is one thing. See, as he told money, I remember a small story. Once, a man Ramesh, he got $100 from a man called Ru. He spent it. Then the Ru asked him, "Where is my money?" He borrowed $100 from another
Probably
and
best
gave
to
it
send a
to
message because she said that she would
After
have to
the
turn down
week,
because she's making.
the seed asked, he borrowed from Ru, gave it to the seed. After Ru asked, he borrowed from the seed and gave it to the Ru.
Yoga and Rupini, yes.
After repeating this for 10 times, he got Ru and seed together. Why do you give me money after every month for yourself? Keep me out of the seed. So this is one reason.
Okay, ma, I'll send a message.
That's something. And then
Whoever doesn't mark it, I'm going to send a message now.
and then anyone? One more. Some
Then
more,
after that, I will do the report.
some more worries.
I just updated. I will have volume turned down because I have to join another meeting.
Okay, ma. If you mark it, okay.
Each one is telling out their worries. You see, whatever he said is only the reason for worries.
I'm going to
No,
send
he
the
said it's the reason for worries.
but I'm making more time.
You said it's the
But
cause
others,
for
I'm
worries.
going to send the
What is
message.
the reason and causes? What is worry itself? Exactly give me that definition. Just give me a clear definition. Any philosopher?
State of disturbed mind.
Okay.
Fear of future which is not there.
Okay.
Are you processing differently what's happening outside?
But you are the philosopher.
Okay, so done.
Processing.
Thank you so much.
What is happening?
I'm going to put the message in the screen. Whoever updated. Whoever did update,
Because 98% of the worries never become
then I
true.
will send it.
Whatever 1% happens, true is always good. It's always good. So,
The way how you react to things and the attitude that you have.
we can react. Okay.
Anxiety about something that hasn't
Married? Then you may know guilt. If you are not married, then difficult. Don't try. No, I'm telling you, don't try to answer worry. I'm not telling you. Anyhow, any other philosophical explanation?
Apprehension of unknown.
Yes. So that's one question. Apprehension of unknown. And here is a good answer. Processing in a wrong way. What is happening outside?
It's a disturbance of your mind, whether it is real or unreal. It's a disturbance when thinking.
Yes, but if you are trying, ma, don't worry, ma. If you don't try, now she has tried something. Are you going to give some answer? Now you are, no.
But she's not.
She's not. So all the answers.
Wasted thought energy towards something you have no control.
Your mastermind. You see, in our system, our mind is simple mechanism. Be very clear. Our mind is simple mechanism. Never think mind has got its own intelligence. No. Mind is a simple mechanism. Intelligence is totally different. Mind as such is simple mechanism. If you are habituated to take a coffee, to have a cup of coffee in the early morning 7 o'clock, every day 7 o'clock, you don't have to look at the watch, you will have a feeling that you want coffee. When you have a feeling, then you can see it's 7 o'clock already. Just like that, the mind is habituated, just as the body is habituated for coffee or some routine. Mind gets habituated to have a low energy or feeling with some times and some situations. Whenever the time comes again, whenever the situation comes again, the situation cannot be as deep as it has happened in the first time. It may not be exactly the same as it has happened previously. It may be just reminder of the last situation, but we will see the same low energy, the same irritation will happen to you. To reduce the whole thing into more clear terms, you can say, if you take the mind as a computer, the few programs which has been affected by virus is for you. There are few portions of your mind which is affected. It is like that. It will. Have you seen a gramophone record? The gramophone record is disturbed and it is repaired. It will repeat the same line. It will repeat the same line. That is, any of you see gramophone record, the old gramophone records. It will repeat the same line. It will never go. Next line. The same line. I went to estate. He was estate. There I saw the gramophone. And tape was repaired. Then tape means what they put inside?
Record.
That is called record.
Scratched it was called.
That is called record, scratched. And there is a song in Tamil, it means the income is 8 paise, expenditure is 10 paise. It is not going to the expenditure at all. It is again depending on the income. It's not going for expenditure at all. So that is a good car for money income. No expenditure.
It might be coming on purpose.
That I don't know. It is the same line. It's not going to the next line. So, then I think you have to do expect. So there is the same thing. Sometimes it happens to our mind. The words, even if you want, even if you don't want, whether you want it or not, whether you like it or not, the same words is repeating inside you, which makes you feel shrink. Is what is for you. The continuously the same verse, which is getting repeated in your system, in your mind, and it makes you feel shrunk, even if you don't want. Is what is called worry. We have two things. Please understand. We have two things in our life. One is dialogue. When you speak with others, when you speak with somebody else with volume, it is dialogue. Next thing, when you speak to yourself, it is called monologue. The first thing out of your life. The next thing only you need to observe, you will understand. You will be sitting on the bank of a river, or on the seashore, or under a tree, or in the swing in your garden. You may be sitting, but your mind will be, tomorrow morning I will go to office, and tomorrow evening I will come back and tell the man to wash my car, and I will take my
inner dialogue.
the inner dialogue. What is that's called the inner dialogue? It's called monologue. Monologue. You see, the speaking to yourself, which you can call as thinking or mind. Any terms you can give, but mind, the word thinking and word mind, when it is so big, I don't want to use the word. I am using the word monologue in a channel. If it happens with volume, it is speaking. If it happens without volume, it is thinking. That's all, nothing else. Don't make thinking as a complicated thing. We always think mind cannot be controlled. We come to a conclusion without trying, mind as such cannot be controlled. We have a very wrong, major understanding in our life. Mind cannot be controlled. Why you know? You try to fight with the mind when the mind is a whole. You take the mind as all the thoughts. If you think of the mind is something like all the thoughts together. But actually mind is not all the thoughts together. Mind is individual thoughts. But you make all the thoughts together and then you name that bunch of thoughts as a mind. Then you can never break. See, if you put all the sticks together, you can never break. If you have some individual sticks, you can always break. What you do, you put all your thoughts together and label them as a mind, and then you decide that mind cannot be controlled. And then you never try. Once you come to the conclusion, how will you try? Once you start believing, how will you try? Never. But mind is not everything put together. It is an individual small sticks. It is individual thoughts. As long as you deal with thoughts, you can simply transform. When you start dealing as a mind, you can never change. The problem is how you are looking. See, first understanding you need to understand this. Mind can be transformed. Mind can be controlled. How? You can ask. When you can control your words with volume. You see, with volume, whatever you speak, you control it. Am I right? Am I right? You are controlled. When you can control with volume, can't you control without volume? You can vary. Only thing, a little bit of awareness, nothing else. Just see the logic. With volume, when you can control. Without volume, can't you control? You can vary. First thing, you are not right. Next thing, you are right from the wrong path. From the wrong side. Whenever you look at your enemy, you look at him as a whole. Just like that. Whenever you look at your mind, you look at him as a whole. He is not whole. Never he is a whole. He is a small parts. If you know the mechanism that you touch, you can simply come up. The habit. The worrying is a completely habit. It's like a more recorded program. See, in the starting only you need some reason to worry. In starting, some reason, something happens outside, you start worrying. After some time, you become such a great masters of the art of worrying. You master the art of worrying. After some time, you don't need any reason after reason for worrying. You find some reason. Or even if you fail, if you can't find any reason, you see, I have seen somebody, some people, if they can't find any reason, they will come and tell me, Swami, today things are so bad, tomorrow something bad, tomorrow something, things is going to happen. We go to the next step. Tomorrow something is going to happen. If you can't find even that reason also, even without any reason, you know how to worry. Because the brain
I'm trying to figure out the timing in your.
Your system
I think 10
completely gets habituated to worry.
Just send me what
See,
it
the
is
word
now,
habit is a good
and
thing
then
to
I'm
learn.
working on it.
You should understand that word. You should understand that word. Okay, the habit.
Do I need to send it
If you
in?
drop X,
No,
A
I
will be
do
there.
actually
If you drop A, B will be there. If you drop B, it will be there. Only when you drop the I, it will be there. The very word has got a beautiful meaning. Habit. Drop X, a bit will be there. Drop A, bit will be there. Drop B, it will be there. Only when you drop I, it will be there. The meaning can be understood by the word itself. A beautiful word. Worry becomes just an
In the
habit.
process of
In your
reading the
system.
chat, is that what you want?
Worry has become
Yes, Ma, but were you
a portion in your
able
system.
to
That-
put it in the way we
Feeling
thought
it
yesterday
makes you
when we had the
shrink.
meeting yesterday?
And
did
it's
that
just
last
continuously repeated by
and I
itself,
confirmed
whether you
it.
want it or not, whether you accept it or not, is what is called worry. Next,
So,
let's see what is
On the
depression.
second tab is the summary. Written.
Circle or the
And
way
the first
how the
tab
depression
is
is
the outline.
created. See, any
Okay, but can you
according to the
consolidate
people of the world,
and just give it to us again?
the body
So this is
of
what
the
I don't
animal
understand.
and
The
body of
summary
man
is the
one and
consolidation.
same. Almost one and the same. Only
Maybe I speak
mentally
too much
they
and it
they
deep
are
down.
more. Yeah, something higher
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
animals.
You need the daily
And
report.
now
Okay.
they say that chimpanzees
Can you take a
80%
screenshot and post it
all
in
the
the
activities
screenshot? Like
what
the thing
man
with
does.
She didn't want a
80%
screenshot.
can be
She
simply done
wanted
by chimpanzees.
the link to
Only one
whatever
thing,
it
he doesn't
is
have his own mind.
because she said it takes
In the
up too much
plane of mind,
space
you will
in
differ. In the plane of body,
Slack
they are
and
almost
there's
one and the
not
same.
enough
The chimpanzee gets angry.
Oh, okay.
He will simply
Was that
beat
shared
other chimpanzees. Or at least the
No, that
case.
was shared 2
But if a
days
man
ago.
gets angry, he cannot
She
do
said she'd
something.
rather have the link to
In the
whatever
society,
it is than an
if you are angry
image.
against your boss, what can you do?
Oh, okay.
You can give only a smile.
Maybe I'm misunderstood, but this is
If you are
what
angry
I
against your wife, what can you do?
what
Nothing can be done.
at that time.
Yeah, you lose job,
I
you
don't know.
lose food.
Maybe it's changed. I don't know.
Nothing
This is
can be
what
done.
I need to speak with her.
See, anyway,
Yeah.
you can express your anger whenever you want. You can completely express, but they say,
reports and then
doctors, they say, whenever anger happens to you, yeah, poisonous chemicals are released in your system.
and then let us.
Poisonous chemicals which disturbs your
Anyways,
immune
it's all
system
there.
is released in your body, in your system. What
Okay,
will
that's
happen
perfect.
to all those chemicals,
Or have you
all those
updated?
acids?
It's
It's like
ongoing
acid
all
water.
the time.
It's
Okay, I
like
don't see anything for the 24th.
water filled with acid. You are taking acid bath
So the
every day,
24th, the
every
hourly is
time,
happening,
whenever you enter the under,
and
and you express it, at
that's
least you come
tab
out.
1. And
That
tab
chemical
2,
water,
because of the way
when it is not expressed, it
it
is completely,
happens,
totally
I
suppressed.
can only do
And just it
the
gets
daily
deposited
once
in
a day.
Manipura.
And to get the
Manipura is energy
continuity, you have to
center
do it the same
in which
time
all
every
these
day.
negative emotions are
Otherwise,
deposited.
it doesn't make any sense.
Any
So I'm doing the
suppression,
daily report at the end
sexual
of the day,
suppression,
which makes no sense.
violent suppression,
And it's
violent
in
emotions,
tab 2.
are the anger,
So
are the vengeance, anything.
make it more
If it is suppressed,
complicated, by the
it
same
directly
time,
comes to the
I
energy
need to
center
be
of
able to
Manipura.
have the time to do it.
Manipura is the
Um,
center,
And
and all the
for
suppression happens, all
the,
the suppressions are
so each
if you suppress,
is supposed to do an hourly report and report their session in
Nothing
the
else.
hour that they're
that is what directly happens.
so
That
this
is the
is
reason.
what we're working on making
Manipura
sure it's happening.
That's disturbed.
And I did
Depression and the body directly disturbs
Yogananda Rupini,
anything
called,
suffers directly attached to Manipura.
Yogananda.
Manipura is
I'm
the
getting
first
them
center,
mixed up. My goodness.
first center which is disturbed
Ma,
by its suppressions. And the
Yogananda,
system suppressed.
Louise,
That is the reason.
called
Children don't have any
this
suppression.
morning
Children,
and talked
if
to
you
her
see the
about
kids, you can see a creation, the beauty in them.
communicating with the
You will not see any
European team
ugly
to
child around
make
the world.
sure
You can
that
see the
it
photographs of
adjusted to the new
kids around the world Indian Krida, American Krida,
and
African
that
Sri Lankan
the
Krida,
reporting
any country,
during their session every hour.
Have you
That
seen a
this
single kid who is active?
transition has to happen.
You must have seen in so
And,
many TVs. Even Ethiopia,
and,
they are living in poverty.
to make
Even there, kids you see,
that they're
they are their own
clear
place.
that
They may live in poverty. They may be lean and thin,
the
but
report
the base
will
of
go
the
in
base
zero.
will not be lost. Because they are
That
nothing. The money
they haven't
They are
done
not
the session
helping.
because they
They are
haven't
not
completed
supporting.
the session. So
Have you seen
we're
a single kid
waiting
who is
till the
active?
adjustment happens. Ma
Have you seen single black man
said
who
that
is
she
good?
would talk to the French and European team today.
The problem is Manipura.
When
The
it's
difference-
not 3 o'clock, I thought she was going to do it by 2 o'clock.
Takes the grace
I
from me.
will touch base with Ma
No
Yogananda
depression are already circulated with the
that. I think
Even
it
if
will
they are
happen
accumulated,
because
they are looking to
the
qualify.
morning
Have you seen
sessions
that
with Ma Yogananda Rupini and Sylvia and Elise have been recorded.
This is what I did, I put them in. I don't think that she's reaching out to her, most probably just to the friends. Because I don't heard anything. I put that's what I want for my
Well, I'll call her again and report them just to make sure.
Because the system
But when we talk, I
system
said
has got its own intelligence to
French.
do all the meditation.
Yeah,
And
I
the
haven't
same
heard
thing,
anything.
you
I
have to
received
promote
a
asana.
message.
The man
Okay.
I think it's just
Thank you for the update.
From age 1 to age 7.
Okay.
Without knowing, without you teaching them, they will practice.
So the
They will practice. Because the system itself, the body itself has got its own intelligence. In the supreme process of body, we have lost all this.
Like what happens, like
And you
what
can see
happens.
children spinning,
like a
agreeing.
comment.
Have you seen?
What do we
You
have?
have a small click
So
and
just
something.
get the totals for that.
No reason it's just the spinning.
So I'll put
But the spinning is the latest meditation.
verbal and verbal regarding. I'll put
They
it
say
on
when you spin
a
or
day
wave,
that's on
the
the
energy is centered.
tab 2, which is
The energy
the
center,
summary
the
for that day.
center of the energy
That
happens.
as part of the summary for that
In
day.
Sufism,
Okay,
Is that
and then,
okay?
the breathing is a meditation technique. But when the child does
So the
meditation,
document that I'm
at least 20 years.
all the summaries, the daily summaries, and the
It's not
updates
small.
is on
They are
tab
spent
2.
in the long-term brain. The parents are also very relaxed
Tab
and
1
they
is
just
the
let the children go.
report. Tab 2 is
And I can't see this thing in Tehran.
yeah,
and
okay.
In
it's
India,
summary.
first thing they won't let.
So I will
And even if
add
they
it to
let
that.
out so many rules and regulations, they will put the child will hate the playing itself. Will drop the
The
idea.
only other thing that I do is
Whatever
like
we
for
press,
the
we
daily
don't
summary.
we don't allow
When
it.
I do the
The
daily
so-called
summary, I can,
the process of growing, we lose
copy that section and put it in
in
Slack with the
Okay.
link that has the
It's
hourly
nothing but
report
the
and
language which
the
you
daily
know.
report.
Okay,
You can
so
tell
in 30
what
minutes,
other
we'll
language
be able to give us what you have now.
But it won't be the full daily report because only today's happened.
That's okay, Ma, we just want to know.
Alright, thank you.
No,
Thank you, Ma.
2-3 words in Telugu.
Deborah, one more thing actually.
No, ma'am.
You can see, like, because no one of us had access to the instructions new now. I think you can see whoever requested access to it would be able to put that.
Yeah, I've been going in and receiving those access, so
So there were some from Europe requesting the access as well.
yeah, like it's actually there. I can go on the share of the sheet, and it will say that they've
You
received
see,
the
if
access.
suddenly
So
something happens and if I get all this five languages,
they're all
then
in
you
the
say you
sheet.
have something else for the mind.
I'm not sure.
There were more that have received the access already.
If you give me the
Your acting
names,
out
huh?
happens only with the single language. The
Request
verbalization may not be
No,
the
but
language.
it's talking to you regarding
See the man who doesn't know any
I'm
language.
saying that
So
like
You can see he has got his own language.
spreadsheet.
But as far as you concern, only the spoken language. You are not ever the language.
Those that
Only the
want
language
to
one
put data they need obviously the access
He
and
doesn't know
they
any
have to
language, then he
request the
comes and he
access.
develops
So
Right.
whoever had requested the access
So everyone that I've
directly to
if
you
you forget these 4 or 5
put
languages,
data in. So I'm
and
just
they
double
are
checking,
languages.
anyone
Yes,
else
but
that requested
this
that.
is the
No.
confusion,
how
Mom.
you tell me how much it means.
This is the
I can just
confusion.
tell it to myself.
Everyone that I've received
That's why.
access,
Then
I
again you're
have
using the same language,
given
5 languages.
access.
Yeah, that's
So
fine. I understand
if you're talking to anyone and they seem
There is no other
feel
thing in
that
our
they
system, in
don't
our
still
mind, except this
access,
language. Our mind has nothing else.
so that
At least the active portion of the mind.
understand that.
Whatever is active in your
I
system
understand that.
has
I'm just
nothing
saying
else except this 5 languages.
yeah, then
this is why
Except
I'm
this language,
saying
not my own
there,
five. For others, their own languages. You cannot think
everyone that has
anything
asked for
except
access
these few languages.
okay, access.
Ex-
And it's
without
operating
language,
access on the
it
sheet.
is like
And
a
I click share.
lake
It shows me
covered by
as
snow.
is on the sheet and
The
it
lake is
has
the energy.
access.
The Atman.
So I'm
Snow is
confused.
just thought process.
So
The
if they
chanting.
can contact me right
If you
away,
can break the
if there's an
chanting,
issue.
if you can break the thought
So much.
process,
Thank
and the water which is inside, or the pure water which is inside can gush out and energize your field. You are this side and the energy is that side. In between, the ice layer is there, snow layer. The ice layer stops the energy reaching you. The ice layer is what is the mind or the thought process. If you can break the thought process, if you can break the mind process, you can see the energy gushing towards you. The Manipura also. Manipura is the energy. The suppressions or the depressions, the suppressed emotions form a layer in your system, in the Manipura Chakra. By some process, if you can break the thinking system, if you can break the thought process, the energy just gushes out and washes away all the depressions and suppressions from your system. If you feel that anything else can exist without words, you can tell me. Anybody else? Do you understand what I mean? Difficult because the whole mind is reduced to just languages. It's something new. Because it's new, we are, almost base is lost. Because mind means we are thinking as a big thing. Mind is something very big thing for us. But simply the base is removed. Now I say mind is nothing but a few languages which you know. So we are really at the last. The big property is taken from us. But last thing I'm telling you.
What about people who think before they had any language?
You see, that we cannot imagine. Now if you imagine, again you are using only the language. Then you try to imagine, they have their own language. Again, when the mind got developed, when an animal has become man, in the process, the language development was there. The sounds, I see the special sounds are associated with the fear. If a man feels that a fire is happening near him, he used to create that sound, and all will understand something frightening thing is happening there. So they will run away. Like that, with the sound, the language was developed. They had their own language. With the sound, they think. They start thinking with that sound. Do you understand what I say? The tribal language, you may call it.
I guess we have always assumed that language is a way of expressing what is in our mind. But now you're saying language is
simply the mind. Because anything in your mind you cannot have without language, without word, without verbalizing. The verbalizing process, the verbalizing process is the process which is the uppermost layer of your energy system. You are above the verbalizing process and your energy is below the verbalizing process. That is the reason the connection between you and the energy never happens.
Any logical thinking is lost without language. There cannot be.
Yes.
There cannot be any logical.
There cannot be any logical thinking. You see, when you use your logical mind itself, you are not using your whole energy. aware. When you use your intelligence, you are putting all your energy to use. When you use your logic, you are not putting all your energy to use. You can always see the decisions of women is very sharp because they think more intelligence, not intellect. The decisions of the men, maybe immediate, they will give an immediate result, but for long run, the decisions of the women are sharp because they think with intuition. Any decision with intuition or intelligence, any decision with logic has no intuition. I always seen the decision taken by the logic gives immediate result, but for not for long run. Decision which is taken with intelligence and the intuition, which may not be directly, you cannot directly give a reason, but you will see, for a long run, for the whole life, it will give a tremendous effort.
Swami, thank you for telling this to all the men over here.
Swami, to give me some examples. You have it.
If you can question me, I am ready for argument.
Figure out in my mind, please give me some examples.
You see, there are few conclusions. I will not be able to give directly example because of whom I have seen, in what the place I have seen, all those whole examples I may not be able to give. But you take this conclusion and stand your life and see. For a long run, any great logic man, a man is to excel in logic and a great professor, he will be giving lectures and convincing thousands of people. He will come to the house and a small problem. He will convince his wife for half an hour. After half an hour, she will start from the first step. You see, she will start from the first step. What do you know? Because the conclusion structure is not by intuition, by intelligence. They don't have thinking. You see, I have always seen women doesn't think much. They give proper results. Because most of the energy is stored in the seed form itself. Whenever it is necessary, it gives out the result. In the ancient India, women are more treated like counselors. Any problem, in the evening, man will come and tell her problems. She will give a counseling and tomorrow morning it will be executed. More they are treated as counselors. And not only that, the techniques to keep the intuition alive is practiced by women. The dark itself is a technique to keep the intuition alive. Tomorrow will be using the technique with the dark, with the Chakra. The techniques to keep the intuition alive is always practiced by women, but you cannot see any women logically. How much you try to convince by logic? Nothing alone.
Is it that they think through the heart more?
No, they think through Manipura. They think through Manipura, not through heart, but through.
Are they more emotional?
No. They think through intuition. The Manipura is the center. You see, Manipura is the center, very active women. That is the reason only women could give birth. And not only that, Manipura is active in women. One more reason, they need to give birth. They need to give a whole body to one more life. For that, by nature, Manipura is strong for women. They need to give full structure.
All those
practically the work of Brahma needs to be done
and hosting
in the
it
energy center. So that Manipura of women is more strong. That is the reason.
body.
And this, I have seen the intuition counselors. They are in that also.
Can you
Women are more
contact
even in India, that will also
in yourself and
intuition counsel. Even in that field, you are more successful because Manipura is very strong for the intuition.
because
Our intuitions will be more strong because the layer you really the thinking layer is not deep in
too much into detail.
only the conclusion layer.
So just making sure you have another opportunity to get the report in the sheet regarding your sessions. And
bridge to their power by attending your course.
But me, that is 84.